Dalej mnie zadziwia, że takie młodziaki mają kurwa głos takich, wiesz, takich chłopaków, takie chłopaki, takie szkoła średnia kurwa się kłania.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Ale suka, o kurwa, ale suka, yeah. Ale suka! Ha! Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie na kanale Game Live z serii Final Fantasy 16, gdzie na polskie Finalna Fantazja 16, gdzie jakość wątpliwa, a komentarz w miarę satysfakcjonujący. Zapraszam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie do oglądania. Po ostatnim, dość żmudnym odcinku jeszcze chyba nam została jedna misja, tak, zanim ruszymy wątek główny fabuły. No żmudnym, ponieważ już czuć, że dłużyzny za bardzo wybijają się przed plan. Karczmarz Ondrej.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
No po to tu przyszedłem.
Simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they've finished for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Okej, gdzie oni są? No centralnie obok siebie się nie znajdują w każdym bądź razie. Tragarz Aldrich.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Spoko. Nie ma problemu, chłopie. Wykonuję te misje poboczne z taką dozą ekscytacji. Sorry za ten sarkazm. Aczkolwiek wracając do tego sarkazmu, że z taką ekscytacją go robię. Kurwa, jak mi się chce takie misje robić, ja pierdolę! Jeszcze raz przepraszam za ten sarkazm.
Caravan stops next to the check.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sandbreck, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up
Jednym
shop here
słowem,
all those
Boklad
years
jest
ago.
bardzo dobrze
Anyway, thanks for the good
umiejscowiony.
news.
Wszystko
Hey,
to
you know what?
trafia.
Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Normalnie jak strefa buforowa, kurwa. Czyli, że jest potrzebna, ale niekoniecznie. A kasa leci, towary lecą.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
O nie, 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 w życiu,
He's
kurwa,
just taken
nie.
delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
To jednym słowem, panie strażniku bramy Bolek, te ostatnie godziny pracy ci przelecą szybko.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take them down. What, really?
Juicy pears. Slake your thirst.
Jug of snake spit for
A, nie mogę tego zrozumieć, nie? Że wszystko niby cacy, ale... Dlaczego w takich miejscach nie można jeździć choćby na Chocobo? Dlaczego sprint nie działa w takich miejscach? Po dziś dzień, jak jest nowa generacja konsol, nie mogę tego kurwa zrozumieć, nie? W Mirażu było to samo, że wjeżdżasz konno i nagle koń zwalnia. Nie wiem, czemu tak się dzieje.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer.
Pełnicie taką po prostu rolę trzonu tego miejsca, no nie?
And more besides.
Grono zaufanych osób.
Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
No i dobra, no i kurwa, cieszcie się, że was tu sprowadziłem. Czasy bez Messengera, no to trzeba było wysyłać jakiegoś debila na posyłki, w tym teraz ja byłem tym debilem, no. Człowiek się musi znaleźć po dwóch stronach barykady, żeby zrozumieć świat. Musisz być i ofiarą, i oprawcą. Jeśli staniesz po dwóch stronach barykady, w pełni zrozumiesz zarys i szerokość sytuacji. Czyli czasem jesteś debilem, czasem jesteś mądralińskim, czasem jesteś odważny. Różnie bywa. Ale w pełni zrozumiesz świat, jeśli poznasz jego więcej perspektyw niż tą jedną, która jest ci narzucona z góry.
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Dalej mnie zadziwia, że takie młodziaki mają kurwa głos takich, wiesz, takich chłopaków, takie chłopaki, takie szkoła średnia kurwa się kłania. Ja miałem dość późną mutację kurwa, bo chyba w
You have
gimnazjum
a place on the wagon.
w wieku 13 czy 14 lat. Także bardzo długo piszczałem.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Nowa święta stolica. Izba przyjęć. Cesarski pałac.
I am.
Joshua!
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash.
Ale suka, o kurwa, ale suka, yeah! Ale suka! Dion, mogłeś wziąć ją za szmaty, wyjebać ją kurwa oknem. Ach, ale wiemy, że nie musiałeś się wstrzymać, wiemy to, wiemy.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
my prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Ciekawe jak wyjdzie to rozporządzenie w praktyce. No cóż. Zbieramy się do kryształowego dominium.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Toggle! This way.
Ogień na niebie. Lecimy dachami.
City's on fire.
Sure Goods is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to come to...
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goods.
Goods, gdzie jesteś?
Right.
O, siema.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Ale naprawdę, kurwa, walka z wami nie jest do niczego potrzebna. Wszyscy? Okej, wszyscy.
Quickly! Cut them down!
No teraz to mam pierdolnięcie, oj to mocne. Kurwa, niedobrze. Wszystko, żem wyczerpał. Ale mogę użyć tego. Wow. Kurwa.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Okej. Muzyka ładna w tle leci strasznie. Mam nadzieję, że ją słyszycie.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Gringo's name did you come from?
Pełne zniszczenie.
Intruders!
This might take a while.
Kurwo jebana. No dobra, mamy to z głowy. O kurwa! Przepraszam. O kurwa, przepraszam. Jest nadzieja, żeby go pokonać. A teraz to chłopie się nie pozbierasz. A, pięknie! Bardzo ładne combo. Cudownie.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Tylko którędy? Chyba, że tutaj. Nie. Sprawdźmy wszystkie możliwości. Tu się nic nie dzieje. Natomiast tutaj... Podziękował. Dziękuję bardzo za uwagę. Idziemy dalej.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
In the prince's name, none shall pass.
Ha! No i dobra.
Enemies on the rampart! Kill them!
Zostaw Torgalusia. To jest mój kochany piesio.
Can you see him anywhere?
must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
O kurwa, super. Aha, to się nie uda. Aha. Jak ja mam z tym czymś walczyć, kurwa, to jest masakra. Muszę czekać, aż mi się skille naładują, nic więcej. A! Kurwa, najgorsze, że ja muszę się do niego zbliżyć, wiecie? Przez rany. Dobra, połowę już zjechaliśmy. No nie róbcie se jaj ze mnie, kurwa mać. Ojej. Kurwa, zaś to gówno. A! Nie! A! Wykończył się, dobra. Kurwa, no nie wytrzymam z tym, kurwa, ciulem! Pierdol mnie. Ostatnie pierdolnięcie. Ostatnie. Koniec. Po białym smoku. Dziękuję. Wszystkie mikstury lecznicze poszły się pieprzyć. No ale niektórych rzeczy było ciężko uniknąć. Awans na 35 poziom, proszę bardzo. 200 niebieskiego zdobyłem, super. Leż kurwa i nie wstawaj już.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
What the fuck? Co się właśnie...
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, he might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. I won't be giving it away for free. Nan'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Pozostałości. No nieźle. Jednak dobrą decyzję podjąłem, żeby ten maratonik podciągnąć. No nic, w każdym bądź razie ja się z wami żegnam w tym momencie. I oczywiście odsyłam do innych serii na kanale. Następne w kolejce jest Assassin's Creed Unity, do którego bardzo serdecznie odsyłam. No ale chwilkę musicie na to poczekać, gdyż maratony z Assassinów są długie, więc więcej wymagają ode mnie roboty, aby naraz wrzucić po 5 odcinków, także chwila cierpliwości. No nic, ja się żegnam z państwem. No i co, z farcikiem ziemeczki, jo. Zostaw sobie jak chcesz, to lajka też.